Hi everyone, the technology that I'm going to talk about today is the wearables. As the name suggests, wearable technology is any type of device that can be worn in the form of smartwatch on the wrist, a headgear, an eyewear, or even on the garments. Over the last decade, wearable technology has become extremely popular among all ages of people and is going to continue to grow in the coming years. This technology makes use of sensors and a wireless protocol to get the input from the wearer, compute it, and communicate back to the user, thus connecting them to a digital version of their own life. For example, the smartwatch allows you to access your phone calls and email. Head-mounted displays are not only used in virtual gaming but also in the form of smart helmets to make driving experience easier and safer. Fitness bands and smart clothing lets the wearer track their fitness level. Even the better part is that the use of wearables is not just limited for fun purposes, but they have found their ways into areas like healthcare, medical field, military, defense, and sports. Doctors and physicians use these in hospitals and aged care to collect real-time patient data and provide active protection. There are smart contact lenses to measure glucose levels, knee braces that can be synced with your smartphone, and fall detection wearables for the elderly. Wearables are also being used extensively in the battlefield and aircraft for the purpose of improving security capabilities through enhanced awareness and better communication. Further, these not only help in training athletes by monitoring their performance for the sports, but also help in making fair decisions during the play. Alright, since wearables require a sensor network, therefore they rely heavily on network resources and has a lot of computation to do, thus draining battery very fast. Moreover, many wearables currently are coupled with uncomfortable dongles and other charging cables that are irritating for users to handle. Therefore, the potential innovation could be they being able to get self-charged, possibly through the skin contact, and should be made as small as possible and hidden or invisible, primarily avoiding bulky hardware and being non-obtrusive. User interface should be made hands-free by making use of vibration, sound, or light to communicate, or through mind tracking. Potential examples for the future innovations are wearable translators that could convert hand signals into speech, smart dust, which could enable doctors to act inside your body without opening you up, smart tattoo or rather smart skin that could interact with everything you touch, authentication wearable to replace it in credentialing method, and the list goes on. Moving on to the next part is the position and hype cycle. Wearable technology is in the peak of inflated expectations and ready to enter into the trough of disillusionment, which means there would be a lot of improvements in the future. It's also the technology has still 5 to 10 years for it to reach plateau. There are wearable gadgets that are on the rise in the graph, such as head-mounted EEG, smart contact lenses, smart garments. On the other hand, smartwatches, biometric earbuds, and wearable speech-based controllers are at the peak currently, while the wearables like head-mounted displays, wristbands, and personal trackers are sliding into the trough. So there is a variety among devices under wearable category in regard to their maturity and hype cycle. Well, the ultimate end goal should be to make user life easier and simpler. That could be made possible by complete integration of wearables with and in the human body in the form of what is called as implants, so that our environment will be able to adjust to our physiological and physical needs automatically through a system that could be surgically attached. The pace at which wearables is developing in the context of implants, there's a lot more to look forward to the ways these will be implemented in the future. Potential examples include healing chips that treat diseases in real time, pills that provide inside information to doctor, implantable 3D smart organs, and neural implantables in the army to enhance battle readiness, boost performance on the battlefield, and heal trauma. That completes my presentation and hope you found it informative.